Hi students, in this video we will study about the structural isomerism in complexes. First of all, we have to know what is isomerism. Isomerism is a phenomena in which two or more molecules have the same molecular formula but different physical and chemical properties. They have same molecular formula but they are differ in their physical and chemical properties. Here iso means equal and meros means parts. Why does isomerism occurs in complexes means complex ion is made up of metal ion and definite number of ligands that form coordinate bonds with the metal ion. These coordinate bonds are directional. That means they are bonded to the metal atoms to give lone pair of electrons. So they are directional. Hence coordination compounds exhibit isomerism similar to other covalent bonds. Here complex ion is made up of metal ions and definite number of ligands that form coordinate bonds with metal ion. These coordinate bonds are directional. Hence the coordination compounds exhibit isomerism similar to other covalent bonds. Here we have to study about the structural isomerism in the complexes. Structural isomerism in complexes. Here what is structural isomerism means? Structural isomerism is the phenomenon in which two or more molecules have same molecular formula but different structural arrangement of atom or groups of atoms around the central metal atom Here structural isomerism is a phenomena in which two or more molecules have the same molecular formula but different structural arrangement of atoms or group of atoms. It is termed as structural isomerism. There are four types of structural isomerism. Let us study it now. Here the structural isomerism is further classified into first one is linkage isomerism and second one is coordination isomerism, third one is ionization isomerism and the fourth one is solvate isomerism. Let's study it one by one. First one is linkage isomerism. It is a classification under structural isomerism. First one is linkage isomerism. Linkage isomerism. A coordination compounds having same molecular formula but different ligating atoms of a ligand donate towards the central metal atom or ion. A ligand may consist more than one ligating atom. Such complexes show linkage isomerism. Linkage isomerism arises in the coordination compounds having the ambidentate ligand. Ambidentate ligand means this ligand which contains more than one donor atoms. It contains more than one donor, I will write sites, but coordinates with the central metal ion using any one of the site at a time. Here ambidentate ligands may consist more than one donor site but coordinates with the central metal atom or ion using only one of the site at a time. I will give the example for this. If you consider this ambidentate ligand NO2 minus, it can coordinate with the central metal atom or ion through oxygen or nitrogen atom. When it coordinates with the central metal atom, when it coordinates through N atom. When this NO2 ligand coordinates with the central metal atom through N atom, it is called as nitro ligand. When it coordinates, when it donates its lone pair of electrons towards the central metal atom through N atom. So NO2, in this NO2 minus, if it coordinates with the central metal atom through N atoms, through nitrogen, it is called as nitro ligand. If it coordinates with the central metal atom with the oxygen atom, then it is called as nitrito group. So due to this, here the linkage isomerism arises. Did you get my point? Either linkage isomerism arises in the ambidentate ligand which have more than one donor site, but it coordinates with the central metal atom using any one of the donor site at a time. Here if you consider the ambidentate ligand, these are arising in the ambidentate ligands. If you consider this ambidentate ligand NO2 minus, it can coordinate with the central metal atom by using its nitrogen and oxygen. If it coordinates with the central metal atom through the oxygen or nitrogen atom. If it coordinates with the N atom, that is nitrogen atom with the central metal atom, it is called as nitro ligand. If it coordinates with the oxygen atom, then it is called as nitrito. Here if you take the example for linkage isomerism, I have said that it will occur in the ambidentate ligands. We will consider the example of NO2 group, that is NO2. Here it is a complex, it is also the complex having the +2 charge on the complexes. I have mentioned it here. In the first complex, you can observe that this NO2 minus ligand is contributing towards sharing its electrons towards the central metal atom through N. So it is nitro. But in the second example, here you can observe that it is contributing towards the central metal atom through oxygen. So it is called as nitrito group. It is the example for linkage isomerism. Here it is having the molecular formula CONH35, first CONH35 NO2 and the Cl2. Here also you can observe that it is having CONH35 ONO Cl2. The first complex name is pentamine nitro N cobalt. So N cobalt, because it is coordinating with the central metal atom through nitrogen. In the second complex, it is pentamine nitro O cobalt. That means it is coordinating with the central metal atom through oxygen 3 chloride. That is the name of this complexes. If you observe that the first compound is yellowish brown and the second compound is red in color, but they have same molecular formula but different structural formula. It is the linkage isomerism. Examples are pentamine nitrito N cobalt chloride and the pentamine nitro O cobalt chloride isomers. This is about the linkage isomerism. If you consider another example, just I will write the molecular formula. Cr H2O5 SCN 2 plus and Cr H2O5 NCS 2 plus. It is the another example. In this examples also you can see that it consists of an ambidentate ligand, that is SCN NCS. It can coordinate with the central metal atom through S or Cn or N or Cs, like this. These are also ambidentate ligands. It is the second example for linkage isomerism. And the second type of structural isomerism is coordination isomerism. It occurs in coordination complexes containing both complex cation and complex anion. If it consists of both complex cation and complex anion, this type of coordination isomerism will occur. And the second point here is these isomers involves the exchange of ligands between the complex cation and complex anion. It involves the exchange of ligands between the complex cation and complex anion. I'll give the example so you can understand it better. If you consider this example CONH36, CrCN6, here the ligand NH3 is directly bonded to CO, and in the second coordination pair the ligand CN is directly bonded to Cr3 plus metal atom. But in its coordination isomer, what will happen means, here for the CO the ligand will be Cn, and for the Cr the ligand will be NH3. See, here you can observe this formula. Here it is CONH36, and in the second you can observe COCN6. It is just reverse of that. Here the ligands are exchanged. Here CO consists of NH3 ligand, but in its isomer CO consists of CN6. It is just exchanged and it goes here. It is the coordination isomerism. That's it. The ligands are exchanged between the coordination pairs. Here CO is bounded to NH3, but in the coordination isomerism, here CO will be bonded to CN ligands and Cr will be bonded to NH3. That's it. And the other example is Cu NH3 4 and PT Cl4 and PT NH34 CuCl4. Here also you can observe that the ligands are exchanged. Here this ligand is exchanged to here and it comes to here. Here Cu will get Cl as a ligand and PT will get NH3 as a ligand. That's it. Here you can observe that exchange of ligands. And third type of structural isomerism is ionization isomerism. This form of isomerism arises when the counter ion in a complex salt is itself a potential ligand and can displace a ligand which can become the counter ion. Here the counter ion becomes a ligand and ligand will become counter ion. Counter ions are the species that are present outside the bracket. This results from the exchange of ions inside and outside the coordination sphere. Here the exchange of ions inside and outside the coordination sphere will take place. Consider this complex COBr NH35SO4. Here the counter ion is SO4. It is a counter ion and the ligand here is Br and NH35. Consider this Br ligand and this counter ion and see this second complex isomer of this CONH35SO4. Here the counter ion has become a ligand here. Here the counter ion has become the ligand here, and here the ligand Br has become the counter ion. That's it. Here a counter ion will become a ligand and ligand will become a counter ion. And to differentiate between these two, this complex, that is red violet complex, that COBr NH35SO4 here, it is a red violet complex. This complex gives white PPT of BaSO4 with barium chloride solution. This red complex gives pale yellow PPT of AgBr with silver nitrate. This red violet complex will give white PPT of BaSO4 with barium chloride solution, and this red complex will give pale yellow PPT of AgBr with silver nitrate. And the other examples for ionization isomerism is PT Cl2 NH3 4Br PT Br2 NH34 Cl2. Here in this example, here Br2 is an counter ion and Cl2 is ligand, but in its isomer, here the Br2 has become a ligand and Cl2 has become a counter ion. Here it is exchanged here and this has came here. Here the exchange of ions between the coordination pair is taken place. That's it. It is about ionization isomerism. Fourth type of structural isomerism is solvent isomerism. These have same molecular formula but differ in the number of molecules of water as ligands are called as solvent isomers, and the resulting isomerism is called as solvent isomerism. These have same molecular formula but differing in the number of molecules of water as ligands. It is also called as hydrate isomerism. It is similar to linkage isomerism, and the isomers differ from each other by number of water molecules present inside and outside the coordination sphere. I will give the example, then you can understand it better. Consider this CrCl3 6H2O. This is the molecular formula. If you consider its isomers, the first isomer is CrH2O6 NH3. Here the ligands, number of ligands of water are 6. And in the second isomer CrH2O5Cl Cl2H2O. Here the number of water molecules that are acting as ligands are only 5. Here 6 and here 5. In the last isomer it is CrH2O4 Cl2. Here number of water molecules acting as ligands are only 4. This solvent isomer differ in the number of water molecules that acts as a ligands. Here 6 water molecules are acting as a ligand. Here in the second only 5 water molecules are acting as ligands, and in the third isomer only 4 water molecules are acting as ligands. And the first isomer is violet in color, and second one is blue green in color, and third one is green in color. This first one has 3 ionizable chloride ions, that is counter ions, 3 ionizable chloride ions. When treated with silver nitrate, that is AgNO3, it gives 3 moles of AgCl. And this second one, it consists of 2 ionizable chloride ions. When treated with AgNO3, it will give 2 mole of AgCl. And in the last one, when it is treated with AgNO3, it gives only 1 mole of AgCl. Here solvent isomerism is nothing but the number of water molecules that are acting as ligand or different. In the first 6 water molecules are acting as ligand, in the second one 5 water molecules are acting as ligands, and in the third complex 4 molecules of water are acting as ligands, and the rest are came out. And the first complex is violet color, and second is blue green, and third one is green color. And the additional examples are, I'll give another one example for this. COCl H2O twice NH3 4 Br2, and its isomer is COBr Cl H2O NH34 Br H2O. That's it. It is all about the structural isomerism and its types. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.